Hello, welcome to today's Mindful Joy and Wellness. Today we have a standing sequence for you. If you have blocks, you may want to get them ready as they're helpful for extending those arms down to the ground. Let's inhale up. Exhale widely. Inhale, stretching up, stretching through that spine. Exhale, finding length through the front of your chest. Last big inhale, stretching tall. And last big exhale, take it all the way down into forward fold. So just let your body fold forward. If you want to place your hands on your thighs, on your shins, finding your blocks, maybe the ground. If you have your blocks, you can press through your blocks to get a little bit more extension through the spine, engaging those hips. Just let the head hang heavy, maybe shaking the head yes, maybe shaking the head no. Maybe grasping those elbows and just gently rocking side to side, finding length through the hips and looseness through the back of the spine. Good. We're going to inhale for a half lift here. Bring that head up 90 degrees between your back and your hips. Exhale into forward fold. Good. We're going to do a little bit of an asymmetric forward fold here. So just take that right foot and step it back 1 foot behind the other as though you're in train tracks. And maybe you want to use your blocks to help you shift your weight from your front heel to the back heel. Just noticing how that feels through the back of your gluteus muscles, the hip muscles, the back muscles, the spine. Great work. And then we're going to take that right foot, step it forward, and then step the left foot back for another asymmetric forward fold. Notice how that feels as you shift your weight from one heel to the other, stretching through those muscles, noticing how it feels from one side compared to the other side. Good work. And then we'll step that foot forward. Inhale those arms all the way back up into standing mountain. Maybe a little backward bend. And coming down, we're going to go into warrior one here. So just take that left foot and step it back just slightly. It doesn't have to be very far for your balance. We're going to make sure we have a bend in that front knee, rotating our hips to the front. We want to make sure they're not off to the side. Inhaling those arms up to the sky. And as we exhale, that right arm is going forward, left arm is going back. You're bringing that belly into the spine. Nice strong core here. And let's go into reverse as we're dropping the left hand down the back leg, bringing the right arm up, stretching through the whole front of the body. And exhale down into humble warrior. So you're going to bring that chest down to the thigh. You can send the arms behind you. And maybe you like to interlace those fingers and get a little shoulder stretch. Maybe you like to let the head hang heavy. This is a traditional position of gratitude. If there's anything that you'd like to bring to mind that you're grateful for today, saying thank you. Thank you for those things. And pressing through the front leg, back up into warrior two. We're going to breathe and move here as we exhale back to reverse. Inhale into warrior two. Exhale into humble warrior. Inhale into warrior two. Exhale to reverse. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale to humble. And meeting me back into warrior two. Good. We're going to take that knee and make it straight, reaching those hips back and arms forward, coming down into a pyramid. So you can just keep your hands on your thighs, maybe your shins, maybe find your blocks. You're going to rotate that back foot so that they're both facing forward to the short edge of your mat. Maybe you like to reach down to the floor, just supporting the back, making sure you're not hyperextending anything, not causing yourself any pain. If you like to add those rotations, You could either use your block to rotate, or you can place your hand gently on the floor, inhaling that left arm up to the sky, noticing how that feels through the hip muscles there, breathing. And then bringing that left hand down and raising right arm up behind you, breathing, noticing how that feels through that hip. And exhaling down, we're going to rock ourselves all the way back up. Good. We're going to take that back foot, step it to the front, and then take the front foot and step it to the back into Warrior One. So 45 degrees with that back foot. I'm going to rotate just so you can see it from this direction. 45 degrees with the back foot, a bend in the front knee, nice generous bend, making sure those hips are facing forward. Inhaling, arms up to the sky. Exhaling, right arm back, left arm forward for Warrior Two. Letting the right hand fall down the back of the right leg and left arm up to the sky for Reverse Warrior. And coming back to Warrior Two. And then coming down into Humble Warrior, we're going to bring that chest down to the thigh. Send those arms behind us, maybe interlacing fingers if that feels good for your shoulders, maybe letting the head hang heavy. Finding something to be grateful for on this side as well, and saying thank you. Good, coming back up into our Warrior Two. Nice strong belly to spine, good strong core. We're going to add that breathing as we exhale back. Inhale into Warrior Two. Exhale into Humble Warrior. Inhale to Warrior Two. Exhale to Reverse. Inhale to Warrior Two. Last exhale to Humble. And inhaling, meeting me back in Warrior Two. Good. We're going to take that knee and make it straight. Rotate that back foot so it's facing forward. If you want to use your blocks, you can use your blocks. As we shift those hips back and reach the arms forward, moving into pyramid. So you can keep a little bend if that's more comfortable for you in that front leg. And either just find your hips, your thighs, your shins, your blocks, or the floor, whatever feels best for you in your pyramid position here. If you like to use your blocks for rotation, you can use a nice sturdy block here. You could use it on a different height if that's easier for you rotating. Or you can use the ground as we inhale that left arm up to the sky, noticing how that feels through the hip. Exhaling down, and then inhaling right arm up to the sky. Notice how that feels. And exhaling down. Good. We're going to walk ourselves back up, finding our mountain so we can step those feet together, finding our mat. Let's inhale those arms up to the sky. Exhale, one more forward fold here. Good. Notice how those hips are feeling. Maybe they're feeling a little bit more relaxed. Maybe your back is also feeling more relaxed. You can use your blocks to press through if that feels good to you. You can bend and straighten those knees. Get a little length happening through the back and the spine. Great work. And we'll inhale all the way back up. And exhale down. Well, hopefully this was a little brief introduction for hip openers and just relaxing through the spine and relaxing through the legs on today's Mindful Joy and Wellness. I hope that you enjoy it and have a wonderful day.